the hockey stream on episode 274 of the VIG Lounge, where the Vegas Golden Knights start their final 2 games of the season on the road. First against Calgary as they travel to the Saddle Dome to take on the Flames. Now, will the Golden Knights be able to conquer well away from the fortress, or will they get burned by the Flaming Sea? There's only one way to find out, but before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's jump right in. Ending the season on a 2-game road trip. First stop is Calgary, and we're underway at the Saddle Dome as the Flames win the opening draw. Pass picked off by Pietrangelo, then picked off by the Calgary Flames player. Now up to Eichel. He's into the zone. Shot and a save made quickly by the Flames netminder, who I think might be Varlamov again, as it was last time, courtesy of this awkward trade scenario, which is, of course, what you get when you play a regular season playthrough rather than the games individually. But that's fine. It's kind of fun to have a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek approach to these. Huberdeau to Anderson. Up the middle to Coronado. That's turned aside and actually blocked away by the Vegas defense. Carried in now by Mark Stone. Stone unable to get a shot away. Carried in by Kadri until he gets knocked off the puck. Now Shea Theodore. He's bumped off as well. 1-1 rebound! Couldn't get it to go! Golden Knights were damn close to getting that first goal, but the rebound was turned aside. And it is indeed Varlamov in net for Calgary. Blake Coleman takes a bump into the wall. Now Sharon Govich lost the puck. Then the Vegas Golden Knights lost it. Carried in now by Theodore, joining the rush. He lost the puck. Theodore got it back, got a shot away. Turned aside by Varlamov. Blake Coleman tried to get the shot away, and it looks like there's going to be a penalty on this play. Riley Smith is the guilty party. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. That's a tripping call. Don't mind me, by the way. I'm still working through a bit of a cold here, so I apologize if I don't sound my best. Vegas has some work to do with the only 4 shots on goal thus far, but now the Flames have a power play. Draw one actually by the Golden Knights. Backlund with a chance, then he lost it. And it's cleared all the way down by Olofsson. Anderson. Now to Coronado. And the bump for it. Olofsson carries in. Past his countryman, and Anderson, shot save made by Varlamov. Now the Golden Knights have Mark Stone taking the draw for some reason. I should have tried that a little better. Maybe I could have gotten a win, I don't know, but either way, Pospisil definitely not used to being on the receiving end of a hit. Out now to Backlund. Shot and a save made by Hill. Up the right wing side now to Keegan Colasar. Colasar across the Stone, and he couldn't get the pass to go the way he wanted. Now Sharon Govich. That shot score. Yegor Sharon Govich gives the Flames a 1-0 lead on the power play. Nice pass in front, no chance for Hill, and the Golden Knights are in an early hole. Hill certainly tried, but couldn't get across when he got down, so with a little over 11 minutes left, the Flames get the opening goal as the Golden Knights try to get themselves back on track here. Shot by Smith, that goes wide. Knockdown, Smith had it again, then he lost it. Brady McNabb with a bump along the wall. Up the left wing side now to William Karlsson. Karlsson cuts to the middle, the backhand, and Varlamov makes the save. Hanley. So it looked like Hronek, but I'm not sure if that's right. Maybe there was a trade they made with Vancouver. I don't know. Dorofeev with a shot, and Varlamov with another save. As the Golden Knights are trying to find the equalizer. And are out shooting the Flames 7-3. One-time blast, turned aside again by Varlamov. Battle for it along the wall. Hurdle comes away with it. Well, and it looks like there's going to be a Vegas power play now. And it's the goal scorer for Calgary going to the box. Sharon Govich, the guilty party. And that is a pretty convincing slash there. Courtesy of Yegor. Eichel looks to win the draw in the offensive zone to start this power play off right. Not able to do so. And there's a go Flames go chant as they get the puck down. Now up to Hurdle. Knocked off his stick. To Stone. Saved by Varlamov. Now to Calgary to clear it. Gets as far as the blue line. Carried back in now by Noah Hannafin. He's being hounded the entire way. Finds a shot. Not saved. Whitecloud a drive. Rebound score! Noah Hannafin, the former Flame! Calgary gets burned by their old Flame! Noah Hannafin! As he popped out from behind the net and put it past Varlamov. We're tied at 1, baby. What a goal. And both goals actually were scored on the power play, so each team is 1 for 1. Shea Theodore to first to Eichel, and a shot save made by Varlamov. Battle for it along the wall. Now Dorofeev gains the red line and dumps it in. Collected on the left wing wall by Tomas Hurdle. In front of Dorofeev, turned aside by Varlamov. Blake Coleman had it and lost it. Bounced off the wall to Pietrangelo. Then up the right wing side to Dorofeev. Hurdle cuts in front, got a shot away. I don't know if Varlamov got a piece of that or not. But he very well could have. Hannafin, the goal scorer for Vegas, looking again for another one. Rebound score! What a thrill from Wild Bill! 2-1 Vegas. No chance for Varlamov on that one. Must mean that Vladar went the other way to New York in this playthrough, I would assume. Because what I remember, the backup goalie is Dustin Wolf, who is now the starter IRL in Calgary because he has really shown that his play in the American Hockey League translates quite well to the NHL. And wow, is he an athletic goalie. Riley Smith decides to dump it in. Pietrangelo with a shot from along the wall. And that will end things here in the first. Wild first period. Golden Knights were down early, but have now made it 2-1 as we go into the first intermission. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats after one period of play. Vegas out shooting Calgary 17-5. Hits are 20-6 in favor of the Golden Knights. Face-off, slight edge actually to Calgary, 5-3. And as I mentioned previously, both teams are 1-for-1 on the man advantage. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes to go. Let's see what happens here in the middle period. There's a Flames Burning Sea banner. Again, the only NHL arena I've seen live hockey in, both as a Flames game and then seeing the 2009 Olympic trials, which is fantastic because I got to see the likes of Sidney Crosby and Marc-Andre Fleury, both when they were, well, when Fleury was with the Penguins, I should say, because Crosby still is, of course. One-timer, that went wide, or it may have actually been steered away slightly. Pops out in front, rebound is available, but they couldn't get it to go. Barbashev trying to go around the net. Beautiful pass to Eichel, courtesy of the Michigan pass. Couldn't get it to work, though, as much as I tried. Now Ivan Barbashev. The first now to Hanifin. Hanifin flung one, blocked off the shin pad of Anderson. Hanley to Anderson. Gets a shot away. And a save. Puck dumped in all the way by Dorofeev. Around the wall. Rebound! Oh, the puck was still available. Varlamov was down, but Hanley got there first. Sharon Govich. Lost the puck to McNabb. Now to Hurdle. Now to Dorofeev. Calgary gets it, then loses it. Carried in by Brandon Saad. Now Dorofeev trying to sneak his way in. He got a shot away. Well, that's turned aside. Another one-time blast on the way for McNabb. Maybe if that was McNabb to Theodore, that might have worked. I don't know. Zary knocked down. Coleman. Up now the right wing side to Riley Smith. On his off wing, flings it. As we approach the 12-minute mark of the second. Getting close to the halfway point of the game. Fed across. Back across it. Oh, that almost worked. But the Calgary defense got in the way, as that would have been a tap-in otherwise. Shea Theodore finds Nick Waugh. Lost the puck. Now the Flames look to carry out in the form of Martin Pospisil. Up the gut now to Nick Waugh. Nick Waugh chased down by a teammate. And if that was a left-hand shot, that might have went in. Great work, though, I will say, by Pahal to get back and disrupt the shot. Now it's Howden. He's in! Save made by Varlamov. The puck behind the net. Carried out by Waugh. There's some hits. And it looks like there's a delayed penalty on the play. Probably that interference call on Nick Waugh. Yep, that is indeed the case. And I'll admit it, the puck wasn't there. Take full responsibility for it. Puck knocked away, collected in stride by Eichel. He's in alone! Save made by Varlamov. And now a chance the other way, and another save by Hill. Rebound. Rebound once again, turned aside by Hill. Collected by the Golden Knights, carried in again by Jack Eichel, who had a great chance on the breakaway. Got another shot away, turned aside by Varlamov. Carried in by Nazem Kadri. He'll dump it into the Golden Knights zone. Collected. And across to Barbashev. Up the right wing side. Now to Eichel. Eichel knocked down. And then lost the puck. Got it back and then lost it a second time. Carried in now by Barbashev on the left wing side. Barbashev. Trying to set up a pass behind the net. Said lost the puck, but then took a shot at Kadri. Pietrangelo tried to stay with the Flames forward. Couldn't get the stick check away the way they wanted. Can't seem to get those passes through. Nice setup now, the big man, Nick Hague. Let's go! And Varlamov has it. Bumped a little bit in the process. As a wild scramble is in front of the Calgary net as we highlight Aiden Hill and Semyon Varlamov. Back to Theodore. Theodore tries to tee one up, and that didn't quite go according to plan as the Flames come away with it. Nice save by Hill. Hanley with a chance in front. Behind the Golden Knights net. Now carried in by Dorofeev, who decides to dump it the rest of the way. Hurdle lets a shot go. That's stopped. Flames get it back, and that's Honzek. And then LaRue, who came over from Nashville. Tomas Hurdle. 1-1 to the net. Rebound! Oh, another chance. That's turned aside. Brandon Saad cuts out to the front, and it goes in! Thomas Mutant Ninja Hurdle gives the Golden Knights a 2-goal lead. I guess it was a deflection. A little over a minute left in the middle period. But Vegas gets the lead. Or extends the lead, I should say. As they have been leading since the late stages of the first period. Beautiful pass up to Victor Olofsson. Olofsson scores on the breakaway! Turns Varlamov inside out! He can score! He can score! Victor Olofsson scored a goal! What a beauty! Those tight little stick handles. And found some room and made no mistake. 5.3 seconds to go, and the Golden Knights lead is now 3. And that'll do it for the second period. As the Golden Knights have been able to extend their lead, it's 4-1. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats after 2 periods of play now. Shots on goal, 31-13, favoring the Golden Knights. Hits, wow, that's not even close, 36-12, VGK. Face-off edge still goes to Calgary, 8-5, and both teams are 1 on the power play, but Vegas is 1 for 1, Calgary is 1 for 2, as we go into the third period. 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Let's see if Vegas can wrap this one up. Golden Knights win the opening draw, and we are underway here in the third from Cowtown. Fit up the left wing side now to Stone. Long drive, saved by Hill. Rebound at the side of the net. Collected. Now up the left wing side. That shot got deflected. Up the middle now to Jack Eichel. He got a shot away. That's turned aside. Brayden McNabb. He's got a breakaway. That's turned aside. Maybe I should have tried to move around a little more, but that's okay. Brayden McNabb's not exactly known for his breakaway goals, but he has had them. As roughly 5 minutes tick off the clock here in the third. Golden Knights have certainly had some excellent rush chances. Now Hanley gets it to Zary. Oh, McNabb lined that one up. Got the puck back behind the Golden Knights net. Feeds it up to Son. Son cuts back, he ran out of room. Tried to make it work, but was not to be. As we have a look at the Golden Knights bench. Brayden McNabb, over 200 hits this year. 12:49 to go, and we are feeling fine. Draw one to Whitecloud. Whitecloud shot it, it got deflected. Collected by the former Golden Knight Mermanov. Backlund. Up the right wing side to Whitecloud from his partner, Nick Hague. Lost it. And the Flames look to get it, but the Golden Knights do get there first. Fortunately for me. Now the Flames have it anyway. They retreat back to their own blue line. Knocked away. And Nick Hague gains the red line and dumps it in. Tucked it along the wall for Olofsson. Pops out to Smith, and Varlamov makes the save. 9:38 remaining. Golden Knights out shooting Calgary 37-15. As looking at Aiden Hill's 70th win of the season. Back now to the point. Pietrangelo tried to get it. Nazem Kadri dumps it in after taking a hit. Up now to Eichel. Now to Barbashev. Back to Eichel after the cross-seam pass didn't work. Noah Hannafin cuts to the front. Got his own shot away, but lost it. Now Eichel with a chance. That's turned aside. Now it's Honchek. Up the left wing side to Stone. Lost it to Coronado. Pops out in front. Nice save. I know they said to freeze it, but looked like they were able to get a chance to start something offensively. Courtesy of Brandon Saad. What a chance. Turned aside by Varlamov. He may have given up 4 goals, but he has made some spectacular saves for the Flames. Have to give credit where credit is due. Now up the middle to Son. Lost it. Collected now by Dorofeev. Dorofeev with a chance. Got his own rebound, and Varlamov shut the door on both. Oh, my word. Great goaltending in the Flames net by trade deadline acquisition Semyon Varlamov, showing flashes of his old brilliance with the runs he's had with Washington. Up the left wing side now to Hurdle. Cuts a cross rebound for Saad, wouldn't go. They got another chance to let it go for Theodore. That was turned aside. Saad has it again. Puts it wide. Now up the right wing side. Hurdle pops out in front. Save made by Varlamov. 1:26 to go here in the third of a very fast game. Golden Knights may have given up the first goal, but once they got the lead, they have not looked back. Calgary's had some chances as well. It just has not gone in the Flames' favor. And we'll do it all over again, this time in Vancouver for the Golden Knights on the road to wrap up the regular season. Barbashev with a weak shot, but nonetheless, it got to the net. And Varlamov had to make a save as we are a little over 30 seconds between the Golden Knights and another win. Carried in by former Flame Noah Hannafin. Lets it go, and there's a shot on the rebound that went deflecting off the post. And it looks like Calgary will end this game on the power play, as Riley Smith takes the second penalty of the game. And both for tripping. Now the only goal that Calgary has is a power play marker, courtesy of Yegor Sharangovich. Let's see if Vegas can't kill this and get on a plane to Vancouver ASAP. Oh, that could have been disastrous in terms of a goal, leaving Kadri all alone. 8.1 seconds remaining. Now Howden's just going to clear it. And put a bow on this one. It is over. The Vegas Golden Knights douse the Calgary Flames with a big 4-1 win. Thank you all for tuning in to the VIG Lounge. Let's take one last look at the stats before we wrap things up. Golden Knights outshoot the Flames 49-21. Of course, 4-1 was the goal margin in favor of the Golden Knights. Hits 45-23 favoring Vegas. And the faceoffs were a little closer in the end, but Calgary still won that battle 11-10. And as you can see, the Golden Knights 1 for 1 on their only man advantage. Calgary 1 for 3. Well, that'll do it from the Saddle Dome. We'll be back tomorrow from Vancouver to wrap up the Golden Knights regular season. Thank you all once again for tuning into the VIG Lounge. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. Until next time, I bid you adieu. Have a terrific Tuesday, everybody.